And an aide have been involved in a dispute with a ticket collector after sitting in a first-class train carriage, despite apparently travelling on a standard class ticket.
Yeah, the train was travelling from Wilmslow to London, and our correspondent Rachel Townsend was on board and joined us by phone. Rachel started by telling us exactly what happened.
Well, Tony, George got onto the train at Wilmslow at around 3:30, and then he headed with his aides into first class. Now, around 10 minutes later, one of those aides approached the ticket inspector, who was stood rather fortuitously next to me. And he told this inspector very quietly, I hasten to add, that Mr. Osborne was in first class, but he was in possession of a standard ticket. Now, the guard said he would therefore have to pay an upgrade, which would cost him £160. The aide said he didn't want to pay the upgrade and then explained how Mr. Osborne couldn't sit here in standard. Now, standard, in fairness, was busy, but it was not full. For example, there was a seat next to me. He then went back into first class, and there was no sign of Mr. Osborne coming out. 15 minutes or so passed, so I walked into first class and saw George Osborne sitting there enjoying the free snacks with a smile on his face. So then I asked the guard what had happened, and he confirmed to me that he had paid the upgrade.
And Rachel, all of this has been verified by the ticket collector, has it?
Yes, exactly. This guard in question, I went to speak to him just after this and explained, asked really why George Osborne was still in first class with a standard ticket, and he confirmed to me that he had paid the upgrade, which was £160.
OK, Rachel, thanks very much indeed for that.
Who told us there is no special policy on upgrades for MPs or anyone else. They said if you have got a standard ticket, you sit in standard class, but there is the option to upgrade if you so choose.
And it goes on, the strict letter of the law would be that if someone had a ticket for standard, they would sit in standard and then ask the train manager to upgrade to first class and pay the appropriate charge. Well, we've put multiple calls into Mr. Osborne's office, but so far they've declined to comment. Now, the family